My name is Sarah, and what I'm about to tell you is one of the most unusual but beautiful things that ever happened to me. It all started when I moved to a new city for work. I didn't know anyone there, and I felt a little lonely. One day after work, I decided to go for a walk in the park. I needed some fresh air and space to think. As I walked through the park, I saw an old man sitting on a bench, reading a book. He looked very calm and peaceful. I smiled and sat on a bench nearby. I didn't plan to talk to him, but somehow we started chatting. His name was Mr. Johnson. We talked about the city, the weather, and life in general. To be honest, I didn't expect much from the conversation. But there was something about him that made me feel at ease. He had such a warm, welcoming energy. The next day, I went to the park again. And guess who I saw? Mr. Johnson. We sat together, and this time we talked about deeper things: dreams, regrets, and the meaning of life. It felt like we had known each other for years. Weeks went by, and we continued meeting every day. Sometimes we shared stories. Sometimes we just sat quietly and enjoyed the company. It wasn't until months later that I learned something amazing. Mr. Johnson told me he had been coming to this park for 30 years, sitting on the same bench, waiting for someone to talk to him. He said that over the years, many people had passed by, but no one ever stopped. I was the first person in all that time who decided to talk to him. That simple conversation became one of the most important connections of my life. Mr. Johnson taught me so many valuable lessons about patience, kindness, and the beauty of simply listening to others. Looking back, I realized that sometimes the simplest moments can change our lives in the most unexpected ways. Have you ever met someone by chance and that meeting changed your life forever?